Hello, motherfuckers, and welcome to my club of Cottontales. It is the 29th of January, 2021. 'Tis a Fanfuckintasic FriYAY. And tomorrow we move. Holy fuck. If I look haggard, it's 'cause I feel haggard. I am mentally, physically, emotionally exhausted, and it all comes to fruition tomorrow. Tomorrow is move day. I have a few more things to pack. A lot of things can't get officially packed until the evening time. Like, I still have dinner to cook, so I can't pack up everything because I need to be able to make dinner. Um, my PlayStation, that's going to get packed up. Huge reason why I'm so thankful. Oh, so thankful that I was able to do this meeting now versus doing it later. So I had some options. Rainbow is down for her nap, which Kottontale content brought to you by Amber Jr. via the monitor, because either when she wakes up and she's done with nap or I decide to end the meeting is when it will end. And this is our last live content till I honestly have no idea when. Um, I'm moving tomorrow and I have no clue whatsoever when I'll be able to do another live stream. Like, I plan on doing posted content. I actually plan on doing some filming, like, pretty much after I'm, like, moved in and I'm by myself in my domain. I plan on taking my phone and being like, motherfuckers, let me show you my new home. But that's posted content. That won't be live, you know? So let's enjoy this live content while we can. And I just realized that it's almost 4 o'clock. It's 3:54 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. You know what that means? That means that we can toke for 4:20. If I get it ready, we gotta grind some up and everything. So let's do that. I want to spread the content first, so we're gonna start with that because by spreading the content, it sometimes ensures that I will have people to chat with me. Although I think my Mermy plans on popping in at some point. Oh, what up, Wheels? Thank you for leaving your opinion and spreading the moist content before I had a chance to. I'm glad you could make it for our last meeting here in my home. This is the Lewis Homestead. The room I'm in I call Louisville Club Cottontale. This is our last live stream. I call it live content, but this is our last live stream here in this room. The next time I do a live meeting, it will be in my new home, and I have absolutely no clue when that will be. I assume they have internet, so it may be Sunday night, like 1 o'clock in the morning. I pop on like, motherfuckers, I'm surrounded by boxes, or some shit, I don't even know. Ah, man. Mm. Let's get this content spread. It ain't gonna spread itself. Unlike legs that totally spread themselves sometimes. Ugh. I'm glad that I've only randomly spelt their cologne once today. I don't know why I keep smelling the Pint-Sized Prince's fucking cologne, but I'm glad it was only one time today, early this morning, when it happened. That could just kindly stop, you know. I can't believe I'm moving finally. Fuck me. Oh, finally, finally, finally. It's almost here. It is going to be such a stressful and long weekend, and I'm going to have to make sure to constantly be taking ibuprofen or Tylenol, which is essentially, I always forget the names of it, but Aleve or Advil and Tylenol are kind of the same thing, but not exactly. So I alternate between the two, and that's been helping keep my hip and knee somewhat happy when I remember to take the pain medicine anyways. Probably would help if I took arthritis medicine, because I don't like taking pill medication. And that's another reason why I'm looking forward to get my medical card, because the medical marijuana card, you can get it for having arthritis, so there's certain things that you can get, like more intense topical creams and things like that that can really help with my arthritis. Alright, so live right motherfucking now. Come say hello, Cottontales. Come chill, come chat with me. We're gonna be here for like an hour, hour and a half, something like that. Um, and then man, that's probably the weirdest part, is not knowing when's the next live content gonna be. You know what I mean? Because I'll do posted content. Like, I'm gonna film. Like, Mama Cottontail's gonna film, and Cottontail's Mooiisstt is gonna be doing some filming in the new home. But filming is posted content. Live stream is live content. You know, it's live. You can potentially have somebody chat with you at the moment in time. Like right now, it's 3:58 p.m. for me, almost 4 o'clock. So like for Wheels, it's almost 7 o'clock. But he's chilling right now, type of thing. Plus, to be honest, I don't know. I think I prefer live content, even though it is much different than what posted content can be if it was just posted and never live. But sweet. Kottontale's Mooiisstt has shared a link. Fanfuckintasic FriYAY. Tomorrow we move. Can't believe it. I'm still in flabbergasted. Alright, so perfect. It's 3:59. Now we can get some Swedes and Jaded Rose all prepared and ready. Oh, hopefully we actually get some people to chat with us for this meeting. If not, it'll just be me, myself, and I for our last content per the usual. You know, that's the best part about Club Kottontale, is that it's for me, not anyone else. So, but I do hope, especially because today has been very, very draining. It's been a very rough day. So it'd be nice to actually have someone talk to me, not just listen. Fun fact, I don't like just having people listen. I want someone that's going to have a conversation with me, not just listen to whatever I have to say. Which is the difference between most people who do live streams. Oh, you had some pizza. Nice, nice. I had some hamburger helper today. That is the only thing that I ate today. My appetite hasn't been... was moving everything. My appetite isn't really there. If we happen to have, you know, some people that are like, ooh, Fortnite. So I have no clue if I'm actually going to play the game. But in the rare chance that I do, I'd rather play some Fortnite than Minecraft, because I was thinking about putting Minecraft in the background. But I don't even want to stare at those pixels right now. So that was another thing too. Yes. And when we're down in Oregon, we'll have to pick up some more, because that little log, which is, you know, it's a pretty good sized log, that's all my sativa. So I'm gonna need to get some more. I have plenty of indica, because we only do 25% of our indica to 25%, or 75% rather, of the sativa. So, it smells so fucking good. Oh, no, and I dropped it. That's great. So now I gotta fetch weed from the ground. Okay. Voila. Oh, shit. Oh, man, I'm so fucking tired. I'm not even, like, I'm not sleepy tired. I'm just physically, mentally, emotionally so very, very drained and tired. I cannot wait to be officially moved. Little rugrat dog. Aw. Cute. To kind of give an idea of how big the nug is. It was a good sized nug. It's just this bag was full of these types of nugs, and I need to get more. This actually it lasted a long time. That's why another reason why I wanted to get it before I moved, but just wasn't in the cards, and it worked out better this way too. Um, because with needing to have actual cash for the U-Haul, because apparently you can't use a Visa gift card at all. Which I still think is ridiculous. I think if we hadn't done the reservation, we could have just like gone in and used the gift card type thing, but he didn't even want to try that, so it is what it is. Alright, a little bit more sativa. There we go. Man, I'd love to say that I have, everything packed away that I'm not immediately using, but like I made hamburger helper, and the pan that I used is going with me, so I just washed it. It's actually drying right now, and I have a load of laundry going, so everything is going smoothly and under wraps. Like there's definitely some things, like I have some arts and crafts stuff that I could have put in the tote that it's going to go in, little things like that. But regardless, when I go to bed tonight, every single thing that's going with me will be packed except for the staple gun, because that's somewhere in my ex's room and I wasn't going about to go into that nasty fucking shithole. But everything else will be packed and ready to get loaded up tomorrow morning. The U-Haul will be here shortly after 9 a.m. About 10 a.m., my best friend will be arriving, I think, with her husband to help load stuff up. I'm not sure what time my mother-in-law is coming over, but she's going to be coming over to watch Rainbow. But yeah, like, that's a huge reason why I'm really glad I'm doing the content right now. For one, if I was to do content later, there's no fucking way in Hades that Wheels would have been able to tune in. He would have been passed the fuck out. He would have been sleeping. And we both would have been a little bit disappointed, you know what I mean? So I'm glad that I was able to do it sooner, so I'm able to see Wheels for the last live content here in Louisville Club Kottontale. I also have no idea when's the next live content gonna be from me. It could be Sunday, it could be Monday, or it could be a month from now. I really have no idea. I mean, let's be truthful. I never know when I'm going to make content. Like this meeting. I thought that today, FriYAY, January 29th, 2021, I thought this content right now was going to be after 10 o'clock my time. So the fact that it's 4:07, 6 hours sooner than I was thinking I was going to do it. I'm so thankful for that. This meeting is going to help me to stay positive and mindful and get what I need to get done after Rainbow's up from nap. Because I do have more packing to do. I have laundry to do, just little finite sort of things. And I am still trying to take care of myself mentally, physically, emotionally, and take care of my daughter. So I'm very, very spread thin right now. And so I really appreciate Club Cottontail just being a beautiful entity that can help me. Okay, we got it all grinded up. I'm also going to send my mom a text message just in case, because she had mentioned that if I had done a meeting, she had wanted to pop in. And I know that she gets notifications, but sometimes the notifications can also be very weird. So, let's just text my mermaid real quick and be like, I'm having a meeting at Club Cottontail if you'd like to pop in. Okay. That's not what I wanted. Okay. Perfect, perfect. Nice. Hell yeah, you'll probably have some already and prepared for my 420, which is in 10 minutes. And 420 for me, I love 420 for me because here in the United States, we have time zones where it's 4 o'clock for me, and on the East Coast, it's 7 o'clock. So it's 4/7/20. 47 is my favorite number, so of course, anytime that I hear it, see it, especially see it, it just makes me super duper happy. Mm. My mom was telling me that the dispensary, because my mom lives in Oregon, she was telling me the dispensary that she goes to does in fact have some Opal Alice. So we'll have to look into it and see if it's actually a sativa Opal Alice, because you can get different strains where it's an indica, not a sativa, or vice versa, and it has the same name as something else. So there could be an Opal Alice that is a sativa, an indica, and a hybrid. And I specifically want the sativa Opal Alice. That'd be dope if they actually had Emerald Janes, which is a grower, because essentially how it works is you get a bunch of different growers and they sell to the different dispensaries in the area. So that's like Fat Panda, I think, is actually uh, in California, if I do believe. Like that's where the growers are for Fat Panda, but we get Fat Panda up here in Washington. So I feel like even though Emerald Janes is a Washington state grower, You could still potentially get it in Oregon, because I do know that we get some of Oregon type buds up here, like Harmony Farms, I want to say, is an Oregon based one. Which is basically you get a bunch of different growers and they sell their product to different dispensaries. Or you get growers that medically grow it and essentially they sell their product to the medical dispensaries. But really, the places that have medical dispensaries, those tend to be places where it's only medically legal. I feel like ever since recreational marijuana became legal in these states, you don't really see the medical dispensaries. I'm sure they still exist. We just don't see them. Hey, Mermy, I'm glad I sent you the text message. I had a feeling that that you possibly didn't get a notification, so I was like, ooh, let me send one for her. It was my best bitch texting me, asking me for my address just to be sure she has it. So I am stoked beyond stoked. My best bitch will be here tomorrow morning. Oh, it's all coming together. Um, you know what? So it's gonna be a 420 toke. Let's do the rest of our Miracle Wap with a little bit of the Purple Trainwreck, or Pineapple Express rather. I've had Purple Trainwreck Crumble and it was good, but this is Pineapple Express. So it actually isn't using the rest of the Miracle Wap. There's still some, like, little bits and pieces in here that I'll probably try to get out of it at some point. Because I like to do that sort of thing. Use every last drop that I can. But so we got the Miracle Wap, and now I'm going to take the Pineapple Express. So then we have a nice little mixture. So essentially what we'll have in this bowl is a sativa, Opal Alice, an indica, Pink Cookies, a hybrid, Sugar Wax, 80%, Miracle Whip, but I call it Miracle Way Up, and then another Sugar Wax, but this one is a 79% hybrid Pineapple Express, which you're going to put on right this moment. There we go. Just a little bit. Not a lot. Because we already have the Miracle Whip on there. We don't need a shit ton. The Pineapple Express. There we go. Perfect. Perfect. Ooh. No, my tool needs cleaned. Pretty sure I just got some of the Miracle Wap into the Pineapple Express, or maybe even vice versa, just because the tool is so coated. Oh, for sure I will. I'm pretty sure I did, but I'll send it again at some point. Excuse me. Wow, that's stupid easy. Okay. Wow, yeah, it is that. Wow! know. My new address is so easy. I just need to learn how to spell Myrtle. M-Y-R. So, it's like miter. Myrtle. Myrtle the turtle. Alright. Myrtle, Myrtle. We have 3 minutes. If you were going to be doing a 420 somewhere toke with me, it's going to be 420 here in the Pacific's time zone in less than 3 minutes. It is 4:17 p.m. right this motherfucking moment. And it looks like we're slowly but surely getting back down to under 990, which is okay, because we were at 889 and had been there for a while, hoping, to go a bit higher. And then we had an 80s doll pop in, and we knew they were an 80s doll. So when we had, 11 new VIPs out of nowhere, we knew that number was going to go away. I knew that number was going to go away, and it did. Every last one of them eventually unsubscribed. So, but we knew that was going to happen. So you prepare yourself for it, and then it doesn't hurt as bad. One day we'll reach over 1,000, which it would be really cool if we do reach it recently or soon, because especially being if I'm not able to do live content via my PlayStation like I usually do, if I had over 1,000 VIPs, I'd be able to do it on my phone, ensuring that, we would still get to make the live content, because regardless, I'm going to film and post videos to my YouTube. Kottontale is Mooiisstt, this beautiful entity you're watching right now, and the family-friendly counterpart, Mama Kottontale, they will both be continuing to make their, respectable content and content. Mama Kottontale, she and Rainbow, me and my dada, we released the new content for the family-friendly Club Kottontale the last month, or the last day rather, of each month. So here on Sunday, we actually celebrate 1 year of family-friendly content, and it's so crazy. I can't believe that that's been a year, and then I really can't believe that it's been 4.5 years here. That's mind-blowing. Oh, and of course, me, the monologuer that I am, we monologued ourselves right to 420. So it is 419. Get your shit ready if you're gonna toke wish me. Cheers indeed for our happy 420. Literally. Oh, wow. This is my last 420. Because I'm not going to get up at 4:20 a.m. on Saturday and toke. So this is my last 420 toke here in my house. Cheers, you guys. Bittersweet indeed. Oh. Wow. I wonder what shape we have in our crumble, if any. It kind of looks like a V. Or a penis. I definitely see a dick in it. Which is kind of hilarious because I definitely was thinking of Zeppite-sized prints just then. Man, I don't know if, like, I'll ever talk to them or again, or if it is just something that I'm gonna need to get over, but fucking A. Like, what craziness is all I can say. But I do know this, that the universe has consistently sent me new and interesting, definitely not lack of interesting connections. So it's only a matter of time before I make the connection. And maybe I've already have. You never know. I could have already made a connection with someone that's gonna be that forever true love that, loves me and all of me type thing. But and I love them and all of them, because there's tons of people who like all the things that make me up who I am, but I don't have that attraction to them, and it's got to be on both sides. But I know it's out there somewhere, even though literally marijuana, my medicine, is the only thing helping me to think positive today, because I'm so drained of everything, and it's like, I almost feel ridiculous that I'm the one still kind of reaching out when I very much had a panic attack and a mental sort of episode, and the individual didn't take it very well. Like, I shouldn't even want to talk to them, but at the same time, like, I don't know, I kind of want to explain myself, but I also definitely, like, I wouldn't be thinking about it this much if I didn't catch some kind of feels, so, like, that's a huge part too. But I think deep down in my gut, I know that I'll just have to get over it. That it was just a moment in time, and, you know, anything that is meant to be will be. And everything happens for a reason. So, I'm going to continue living until then. Until the romance comes. God, I'm so glad I'm here in Club Kottontale. I can't even begin to explain how much, like, this is the best I felt all day. Rainbow went down really well for her nap. Like, super well, so that was really nice. I did get the heavy dishes done already, so. Oh, okay. Oh, wow, already? Nice. I'll see you soon, or, talk to you later. Bye, mommy. Mermies. That's my mermie. My mermie. But no, seriously, like. See, it even kind of looks like a dick for you guys. Or this country of Africa. Maybe the country of Africa more. Or like a T. I don't even know. A tornado almost. Up close, I see like two balls in a shaft. So, which is hilarious. Or are you talking about like this type of thing? Let's see. The most medicated that I was actually earlier, when at the start of my day. Me feeling good has very little to do with the medicine in this counterpart. And for me, since it is medicine, I never really feel like high per se. But no, I feel good right now. Just mainly because I'm in Club Kottontale and getting thoughts and feelings out. Motivates me. Get that motivation for later, because I have a bunch of shit to still pack and everything, and I still want to be able to enjoy myself somewhat. Like take a last bath. Decide if I'm gonna wash my hair here or not. I may just not wash my hair because it's gonna be so busy tomorrow that I feel like there's no point in washing my hair since it's gonna get icky. But if I decide not to wash my hair, I need to pack up the rest of the bathtub items. That's something else too, is Justin is going to need to make sure that he gets an inventory, because, like, some stuff I'm taking, and he's like, oh, I'll just get it replaced. Well, it's like, you kind of have to get it replaced before the weekend, because you're going to have your daughter. What, are you going to give her fast food the whole weekend? I surely hope not. You know what I mean? Because, like, The knives, those are mine. So like, unless like, I don't even know. Like, I think with the peeler, I may just get a new one. But you know, Michelle like, may even have one. Like, it's such a weird, interesting dynamic. Like, because essentially, with me moving out before the divorce, it's like separating all of our stuff beforehand, and most of the stuff in the house is actually mine, which is really crazy. Like, I definitely have accumulated a good amount of things so far, and I've even had stuff, you know, stolen and lost throughout the years. I'm really impressed with my Christmas things. I love all of my holiday totes, not gonna lie. And they do take up like a good portion of my storage area. But I love I got my Halloween totes, my Christmas totes. I got a tote that has Valentine's, Easter, and St. Patrick's Day in one because you know, those holidays are kind of smaller. Like Christmas, I have the most decorations for, then Halloween. And really, Halloween, it's not even a lot of decorations. One tote is decorations, the other one is Halloween tutus and things. And really, it's not even technically Halloween stuff. Those tutus are for whenever I feel like wearing them. It's just easier to put it in something that says Halloween. But really, I don't even think it says Halloween. I think it says tutus on it. Yeah, I have a tote with just tutus in it. I also have a tote with all of my board games. Like, some of my totes will get emptied. My board games, I plan on pulling all of those out. They're going to get displayed. I love my board games. They're something that I want people to see when they come over because I want them to be encouraged to play a board game with me. I want to play a board game. Um, I just wish I could go, like, I'm hoping, cause see, like, I actually, I asked my mom to, like, do, like, a thing for me, and I'm hoping that, you know, I get some kind of response from that, and you know, whether us conversating, me and the pint-sized prince is who I'm talking about, you know, us conversating whether we can, you know, try to continue to have a friendship or we just go our separate ways. I just want to have some kind of closure from both sides because, like, I was having a panic attack. He didn't like the way that I responded due to my panic attack, and I need to know, like, does he understand that I was having a panic attack, or is he just, you know, off-putted by my mental? Because that could be the case, and that's okay. But I don't know. You know, it's just those experiences that happened the other day in the morning, like literally the 25th or some shit like that. Like not even that long ago. It just the way it transpired, it was just like early in the fucking morning. I was having so many fucking racing thoughts and just wanted to get some of my thoughts and feelings out, and then like it was just like before I knew it, a floodgate was opened I didn't even realize, and it was just like it was just all bad, and then I was being blocked, you know. And like I don't know, I just hate that it all transpired the way it did, but I also am frustrated that I feel so deeply. Like, if I make a connection with someone, regardless of what that thing is, like, I'm gonna always think about it if it doesn't end well, you know? Like, I've been ghosted quite often, and every so often when I'm feeling down, I kind of think about all the ghosts. You know, and like, why'd you ghost me, man? You know, like it probably was a legitimate reason, and maybe I was a red flag or something like that. But I just don't understand. You know, we're all consenting adults. Like, why can't you just say, hey, you know, don't really see this connection going anywhere, not feeling it or whatever. But I feel like they don't do that because they think, oh, you know, I'll try to keep them in like a back burner or some shit. And it's like, nah, that's not how it works. But I honestly, like, I don't have a gut instinct on which way it will go because, like, a part of me thinks that it's, you know, it's not going to go anywhere, but then another part of me, like, man, it's not done yet, you know? And it's like, I just don't know. But I'll know after today, because I'm gonna have my mom do something, and if that goes nowhere, that is my answer. And then I'm just gonna do the best that I can do to move on, kind of like we did with the Red Ranger. You know, I still don't understand why Cody James did what he did, and decide to be a fuckboy. These people claim that they want to find realness, they want to find someone they have mental and physical attraction to that they can build a life with, and then when they find it, or seemingly so, that's what they're saying. You know, like saying how much they enjoy my personalities and different things about me, but then all of a sudden it's like poof, ooh, you know what I mean? Like, what was the straw that overdid it? Because like I'm so honest and open that I say when something gets underneath my skin or something like that, and I feel like other people aren't, or maybe I'm just too real. That's something that I think is a very real possibility, is that I'm too blunt. I'm too honest for most people, because what they want is like the fairy tale of real. It's always perfect. Versus what actual realness is someone telling them your 100% truth and you choosing to take it on or not. One thing that I really truly feel is that most people who make a connection with me, even though I'm telling them that I have physical and mental health challenges that I deal with every day, and in most cases I'm telling them about these disorders, and they're still choosing to not look it up. They're still choosing to not do a little research. When someone tells you that they have, certain things, you should be looking up those things if you want to have a good relationship with that person, regardless of what kind of relationship, whether it's just going to be a friend or something more meaningful. In this case, it was something that, you know, at first I just wanted to be friends with benefits, but it could have developed something. You know what I mean? Like, I really liked the way he treated me, but at the same time, I now kind of wonder, like, were you just doing that because you just wanted whatever it was? You weren't being fully honest, Or maybe, like, you have some underlying things you weren't sharing. I feel like he didn't give me all of his truth, and that's why, like, it feels so odd to me. And I also, like, I don't know, maybe deep down I do know that it's not going anywhere. I just have to get over it. It's another connection that is severed for whatever reason. And it just sucks that it was a physical connection, and it sucks that, you know, I knew that I liked them. I just didn't know how much I liked them. And it's just frustrating. It's frustrating all around. So, and it's the sort of thing that, like, I could end up actually getting to talk to them, and then I don't feel that I want to take it past a friendship or something like that. You never know. Because you don't know, like, you'll have a feeling, but unless you're able to talk that feeling out with someone, you don't fully know. It's the sort of thing, like, I've had crushes on people, and then they talk, and I'm just like, nope, crush gone. It's that sort of thing, You have to talk, you have to find out, is it truly? And I feel like on his side, there was something about me that he didn't like. And instead of telling me and talking about it like an adult, um, he just chose to ghost. And one thing that happened, like, I literally was having a panic attack, and I made a statement. It was not, and he took it kind of as like a challenge, because I said, then I said, then don't talk to me. This is me. And he literally blocked me from that. And it was more of a statement. I thought he was going to say something, along the lines like, no, I want to get to know you. I want to be able to, but like, it didn't go that way. And that's why I kind of, like, I think about it, and I feel like, he didn't handle my mental very well, and I need someone that can. And that's so frustrating, because we had really good conversations where, I thought he could, like, about Blueberry, like, about a lot of things. So it was just really interesting how it went down. Like, you have the person saying, like, yes, I've dealt with people with mental health problems and stuff like that before, but then it just, the first time it pop, like, I don't know, it's just all so crazy to me, all so crazy. This month has been crazy, and next month is gonna be crazy because I will officially be moved, and I'm also getting my divorce started next month. Justin and I have to come together and hire a paralegal and get our papers filed before the end of February. So, like, yeah, it's gonna be crazy. Just crazy. Just crazy. It's going at the Life is going at the speed of zoom zoom with the boom boom. See, moments like this, I wish I had people to talk to and not just listen. Because this is me just talking to myself because I don't have someone else to distract me from the thoughts in my head. Today has been the worst day ever. And tomorrow is going to be so busy and stressful. Really, I mean, the whole month of February is going to be busy and stressful because of moving and getting things situated and everything. And that's another thing. I feel like the universe maybe did all of this because it knew that I wouldn't be able to give energy out. But I still would have because that's how I am. I just don't know. I don't know. Universe, why? It's a funny thing. I literally had said to, like, on numerous time and to a couple people that if he had been tall, he would have been damn near perfect. And really, like, him being 5'5" wasn't that big of an issue. It definitely made me giggle, but it also made me feel like a fucking Amazon goddess. Plus, I've actually dated a few short guys. We went through this in a last meeting. Um, he would have been the shortest if I ever actually dated him. But I've dated quite a few guys between the height of like 5'6" and 5'7", which I'm 5'8", so that's shorter than me. But I've only dated a couple guys taller than me. Justin was the tallest, and he slouches, so he only really sits at like 5'11". And that's how tall Dan was, 5'11". I would love to date a guy over 6'2", but if if I end up dating someone over 6'2", they won't be able to stand up in my new room because my ceilings are 6'2". Oh, that's great. I thought I heard. She went down at. Well, really, I took her up about 2:30, but she didn't really fall asleep till after 3. I'd say like 3:30. So she's been sleeping for just over an hour. But no, um, I doubt I'm gonna play the game at all. I'm just chilling with Kottontale Yonsei. I probably should play a bit more because March 16th, I think, is when the season ends, and I do want to get to uh, tier 100, but I'm feeling real good. I'm nicely medicated with the Bolio. I'm feeling real good. Thank you again to Wheels, and I want to assume it was my mermy who left an opinion as well, but we try our best not to assume. Either way, thank you to two individuals who left their opinion. They like Cottontail, but even if you like Dick, it is your opinion, and I appreciate it. It is about a quarter till 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. This time tomorrow, hopefully I'll have like my daughter's room almost like all the way situated. Like, I know there'll be things throughout the month and really the months, because sometimes you switch things up, you know. You'll organize something one way and then it'll switch up also once she's in the room, you know, because I can baby proof it, or toddler proof, really. I can toddler proof thinking I did good, but then she'll get in there and show me how I didn't do it good, you know. So, but you know, this time tomorrow, I'll be at my new home. I'll probably be smoking a bowl with my mermy, maybe, just chilling, and man, I still can't believe it. It's finally here. I'm finally gonna be moving tomorrow. Like, the U-Haul will get here shortly after 9 a.m. and start loading stuff up. I'm super excited. I was supposed to plug in my laptop while I did this meeting, but that's okay. I'll plug it in after I end the meeting. And then I'm going to put some music on and just continue to pack up stuff. Like, for example, I can pack up my makeup because I'm not going to be wearing makeup tomorrow. Um, just get everything packed up. You know, literally, I have like little positive affirmations and knickknacks that good juju items. Batman and She-Hulk in red, and especially Boulder, and then a few others with blue and yellow, and of course purple and green, sitting on a bunch of beautiful gemstones. Um, and then we have Sailor Jupiter and Princess Celestia, and then Pinkie Pie. Not Pinkie Pie, Shutterfly. Yes, the shy one, Shutterfly. Um, Couple little ponies sitting on my TV. I got my Frederick, my Freddy, named after Freddie Mercury. Jasmine that sits next to him, because she's very much like, I see Jasmine, she could be like an animal tamer, so that's why she's next to the giraffe. And she is accurate to size with him, because this is Frederick. He's so fucking awesome. He wears my rings. Those are the rings that I wear on a daily basis. Like, I always will wear my mom ring that has mine and my daughter's footprints. Got that for my 32nd birthday from her Rainbow's dad. And then this ring will change. I'm going to wear this one tomorrow. It's got little thorns on it and a really beautiful stone. You can't really see it, but the stone is purple and green and got some blues and pinks and some yellow and golds in there, like a bunch of just beautiful colors. And on the inside it says, "You grow, girl." Like, you go, girl, but you grow. And it's just so fitting. But anyways, he sits there by my TV, and then I have this little Jasmine, who, as you see, she's still, like, he's either a really tiny giraffe, like a baby giraffe, or she's just freakishly tall, but I like the way they sit together. Um, and then I have Tamatoa back there, but we're going to pack all of that stuff up. I think the only thing that I won't pack up will be, like, Batman and Boulder. They'll be sitting out. They will be the last things I pack up. They will go into my purse, like, in the morning type of thing. But everybody else is going to go into a box or something like that. Boulder and Batman are quite important to me. And She-Hulk had... She-Hulk has a container, but to be honest, I don't even know where it is. I usually put her back into her action figure container, but I don't even know where that motherfucker is. How interesting. So I have just an empty container somewhere, but I usually will take her in and out of that. But I literally don't know where it's at. It's probably in the shop. Huh. Well, at my new place, that's something else too, is I plan on finally being able to unpack all of my boxes. That's something that I never got to do here, and it makes me kind of, it's very saddening to know that I bought a house and lived in it for 2 years, and I never got to unpack all of my things. Um, that's saddening. But I definitely will unpack all of my stuff at my new home for a couple reasons. I want to be able to take everything out and display it how I want, and maybe some stuff will go into storage. Maybe I'll get rid of some stuff. I just don't know. I appreciate you too, Wheels. And I appreciate you trying to converse more. Because you are more of a lurker type. That's just your personality type. You mainly tune into a live stream to just kind of like hang out and converse with what they say. And for me, like, that's okay sometimes, but especially on days where you can tell I'm down or just stressed, like I don't really want to be with the thoughts in my head. But that's the glory of a live stream, is that you never know how it's gonna go. But thank you. I appreciate it. My arms are frozen. I'm gonna smoke one last bowl. Oh yeah, my arms are fucking cold. Man, that's something that I'm gonna do, and I need to put it on my list. So I plan on going by and doing like a Walmart. I'm probably gonna go Walmart just because Walmart supercenters you tend to can get tons of things. Like I could go to Target and get like the mattress and my wardrobe and things like that, but I won't necessarily have a large selection of food. And I want to be able to get different food items that I might want. I'm fucking drinking tomorrow. Tomorrow night, I'm gonna have a drink. I'm gonna relax. I'm gonna buy myself just like, I'm not gonna do fast food. That's one thing I really am sticking to is um no soda. I haven't had soda in a while. I'm actually really proud. I haven't had a soda in like a month, but I did have fast food this month twice actually, and I'm a little disappointed that I did that. I don't want to eat fast food, so I want to spoil myself, but instead do it at the store. So like if I get myself like a frozen pizza or deli item, quick food at Walmart type thing, and jerky. Your girl loves her jerky, you guys. I love my meat, both figuratively and literally. I love my meat. And I love teriyaki flavor. Oh, so teriyaki jerky. I legitimately have probably eaten about $200 worth of jerky just this month alone. Because jerky's kind of expensive. Um, and, you know, you get 2 bags at $8, $9, that's $20. So, and I did that a couple times. So maybe not $200, but definitely $100 worth of teriyaki just this month alone. Because I know for a fact I've done $40 worth, but there's some more in there. Plus, my mom bought me a bag, and it was a fancy bag, so that was like an $11 bag of jerky. Jerky's expensive. That's one thing that I always kind of hated, is that jerky is expensive. Like, it's just dried meat. How is it so expensive? It's meat that's dried. Man, you guys, I can't even. Like, we move tomorrow. I thought about doing my title, so I went with Fanfuckintasic FriYAY. Tomorrow we move, very fitting. But I was playing with different ideas of doing like last content, last meeting, but I don't know. I like the Fanfuckingtastic FriYAY, but it's our last live content for who knows how long. But even if we were to do live content tomorrow because we're able to or something like that, it won't be here. This is this content right now, me doing this live stream in my bedroom in the house that I own, you know, on Garfield Street. Oh man, this is the last time. The next time will be on Myrtle Street. Myrtle, Myrtle. Makes me think of Turtle. You're not a fan of jerky. That blows my mind. I love jerky. I just can't. I love it so much. When I was a vegetarian, I would get vegan jerky, and it was delicious. Oh my gosh. I like legitimately bought like $25 worth of the jerky, and it was so worth it. Like, I special ordered it. I had found this jerky that was at Seaside, and it was vegan jerky, and it was just the most delicious jerky I've ever fucking had. Like, honestly, I would eat that right now, even though, like, you give me some bear jerky, that'd be super dank, but that vegan jerky is just like, they got the flavor so right. You can, and the texture so right. You can barely tell it's not meat. Um, and it's like Vegan Dream or something like that was the company. But I found this brand, and then I went to the website and ordered a nice box full of jerky. Ah, that was so nice. My 30th birthday, I did a bubble bath, and I had some of my vegan jerky during that bubble bath. Yeah, no, I was a vegetarian the whole time. I met no knew Justin. He met me as a vegetarian. So he met me January of 2013, and he actually saw me eat meat for the first time in many years, and it was when I was pregnant. Um, and I was pregnant with Rainbow. So potentially sometime after November 2017. So probably end of 2017 is when he saw me eat the meat. No, it was definitely 2018. Wow, yeah, so 5 years. I was a vegetarian for 5 plus years. And then being pregnant was a hoot. I could smell protein in meat. I craved it. And then also the prenatals, the vegetarian slash vegan prenatals were very expensive, and we were on a budget and trying to conserve, so I had to get the regular ones, which weren't vegetarian. And knowing that and how much I was already craving the meat, I was like, fuck it. Whoa! That sounds so bad. Oh, I love you, man, but that sounds horrible. He's like, and I just imagine you like, he's like, give me a bowl of fish spread and Triscuits. I'm just like, but you know what I do like? Gosh, it's like called bratwurst or something like that, and it's goose liver. Like, it's pateed liver. I don't even know what about it. It just has like this distinct, interesting taste, and I fucking love it. And it's like slightly mushy. Oh man, I haven't had it in years, but I'm salivating just thinking about it because it has like a distinct taste to it. But nah, fish. I'm not a big fan of fish. Fish in general. The only fish I really like is halibut and cod, like the white fishes. I'm sorry to be racist on the fishes, but I just like salmon. I definitely be hating on that pink fish. Oh. Salmon is the most nastiest flavor, and it smells nasty too. Just nasty, nasty, nasty. But before I start monologuing again, we're gonna enjoy a last toke and a chat with Wheels and anyone else that happens to be watching incognitally or watching this as posted content. Mwah, to all. But we're gonna enjoy this last toke for the last time in Club Kottontale in this realm, because Club Kottontale exists anywhere. But right now, I'm in Longview, Washington, which I always say I'm from anywhere and nowhere, Washington. But I'm about to move from Washington. So, which, let's be completely honest, anyone who really wants to know where you live, they can find out. That's why, like, I always kind of develop the aspect of meh. I'm going to say that I'm from anywhere and nowhere, Washington or Oregon, do that sort of thing. Do, like, just because that's how I feel. You know, um, I think I had already said a couple times where I'm moving just because I was so excited because I lived there from 7th grade till my junior year of high school. Like, I'm stoked to be living in Milwaukee, Oregon with my girl, like, we're gonna be close to the Clackamas Town Center. Like, it's gonna be dizzity dope. But, I do recommend to anyone who lives in the state of Washington to try to visit Longview, Washington. It has a beautiful lake called Lake Sacagawea. Unfortunately, I didn't get out and about to walk to the lake like I wanted to today. A little disappointed in that, but at the same time, not, because I got through the day, and today has been a very rough day. Uh, I definitely plan on coming up here just to make a visit to the lake at some point in time. Like, when I come up to check on the house, because we're going to be selling this house, the beautiful house I found on Garfield Street, man. I can't even with how beautiful this house is. And whenever I visit, I definitely want to try to, like, go to the lake and just look at its beautifulness. Um, I think tomorrow when we leave here and we're driving away, I'm going to ask him to drive by the lake. So I can just say goodbye to, the place that I've lived for 2 years. I thought that this was going to be the place I was going to live for the next decade plus. Um, that's what I truly thought when, I was buying the place. And I knew it was going to be difficult, but I didn't know anything that my ex was keeping from me. That's why he's an ex and soon to be ex-husband at that. So, on that note, let's do a cheers to the last 2 years in one of the most beautiful places that I've ever lived. Um, Cheers to building such beautifulness and finding such beauty on fakery. And the last cheers is, if this is what I can build with a fake foundation, imagine what I can build with a real one. Yum. Holy shit. Delicious. Tomorrow holds the beginning of bigger and better things. For me, my daughter, for Club Cottontale, for so much. The moisture of life is constantly flowing, and tomorrow the floodgates are opened ever so slightly wider. The floodgates are opening. I've had liver pate as well. Yeah, I fucking like it. I always do it like some mayonnaise, the liver pate. Um, I've eaten it with cheese, without cheese. I look like a ghost. Ooh. Oh, oh no, it's too far away. Okay. I need to turn the light on. It's getting dark. There we go. I mean, that moment when I'm like, well, actually, this is better because I can see my table. I was like, the other one, even though it made me kind of look like a ghost, I feel like that lighting was a little bit better than this lighting. Whereas, like, we get kind of like shadowing, but I can see my table. And that's better for my eyes, because when you wear glasses, you don't want to do things that are going to hurt your eyes. Man, I am super... Oh, man. I was about to say my initial twin, but when all of my like social security and stuff is done, I plan on changing my last name to Princess, so my last initial will be P instead of L. But for now, cheers to my initial twin, AML. And you'll still be a partial initial twin with my daughter, but because she's junior, her initials are in fact AMLJ. Because on her birth certificate, there be junior. I can imagine. It's one of those tastes that most aren't really into. Parents are just kind of like, you like what? Oh man, fucking a. It feels surreal, like it really does. And it's the sort of thing like I almost don't even want to end this meeting, because I really don't know. I'm hoping that I'm able to do live content as soon as like I'm somewhat situated. Like I got my PlayStation up and everything, and I'm hoping that I have the ability to do um, live content. But even even if I have the ability to do it, I don't know when I'll be able to do it. It could be the sort of thing that, I have everything available to do it, but I'm going to be super busy. You know what I mean? Like, I definitely don't see any content happening tomorrow or Sunday because I'm just going to be very busy with moving and then unpacking and getting things situated, especially because I need to have it situated enough for my daughter because she's going to be coming, home, and I want to get her room and stuff set up so when she comes home on Sunday, it's all good to go. But I also want to have a little bit for myself, at least have my bed up. Um, Man, I'm very glad I have my laptop because that's going to be a lot of what I will watch things on, unless we don't have internet. Because that's the thing. I don't know if they have internet yet. I would think that they do because that's usually a standard thing that people will get when they move in to a new place is internet. But I don't know. There's lots of things that I don't know because I've only been to my new home once, and it is somewhat difficult to get a hold of my best bitch because she is kind of like a scattered-brained individual, and she always has. I've known her for 19 years, and she's always been like this. I love her dearly, but she's definitely scatterbrained. Um, so it'll be easier to ask certain questions when I'm there. Like what cupboards are mine in the kitchen? Because I'm sure I get some cupboards in the kitchen, space in the fridge and freezer, seeing if my industrial freezer can even fit in the new home because I don't think it can get into the basement. I really don't. Um, and because it can't get into the basement, I don't know where it will go. So just kind of play it all by ear and wing it. Winging it so hardcore. All I know is that tomorrow's gonna be so fucking busy. Just like getting everything packed into a U-Haul and then getting it unloaded at my new house. And then, unpacking some of it, you know, not all of it. Because I have a lot of stuff, so I don't foresee me unpacking everything right away. And I have to also listen to my leg, you know what I mean? Like, I'm hoping by the end of February, everything is packed in its place. Um, but we'll just have to see, because I don't know. It's gonna be crazy. So ready for the change, but it's also like, whoa, like, this is happening. Man. And then going to the store so I can get different things. like my bed for Rainbow. She has a mattress here, but it's going to stay here. I don't want to transport a mattress back and forth. That just seems... I mean, I could do it, but I just don't want to do it. That just doesn't... She's already going to be traveling with her pillow and her blanket back and forth. I don't want to also do a mattress. And I know Justin's not going to want to do that either. So, just keep, a full bed here for her. Plus, I would think over time, even though she is only going to spend, one day with her dad, she'll have a fully set up room. Like she should, a lot of stuff is going with me, so he's going to have to rebuild it and stuff like that. But I also imagine him keeping it bare minimum here because we are selling this house. There's no reason to super set up her room here because she's only going to have it for so long. Really, before I leave tomorrow in the U-Haul, I'm going to make sure that this house is 100% set up for my daughter. Like, her room's going to be all good to go, even if she doesn't have, like, everything, like, extras. She doesn't need any clothes here, so that doesn't matter. But there is a shelf in there that needs to be secured. I'm going to show it to my mother-in-law. And she'll agree with me, and by showing it to her, we'll hopefully make sure that it will get done, sort of thing. That's the only thing I'm worried about in Rainbow's room, is that shelf, her climbing on it, and then it falling on her. It was never a worry beforehand because it had a bunch of things keeping it in place, and she wasn't into climbing like that yet. She is definitely into climbing like that now. I know this because the last 2 mornings that I'm sure she'll do it, will do it this next morning, tomorrow. She has been climbing up her changing table in the morning to get dressed. First time I saw it, it was rather terrifying, but I just let it happen because the thing with kids is if you scare them, they're going to become terrified, and there was no reason to scare her. She might end up being a mountain climber for all I know, so I didn't want to scare her, but I watched her to make sure she was doing it properly. She did. I was impressed and terrified both times she's done it, but knowing that she's a climber like that, and the thing that she was climbing was stable, but that shelf thing is not. It needs to have a bracket and attached to the wall or just taken down. Yeah. Maybe I'll just take it down. That's something I might do. Now that I think about it, because basically it has this little shelf attached to let's imagine it's in this space, so there's a rod right here for clothes, and my hand is a shelf in her room, and it's just standing there against a wall. So it's, it's not secure by any means, but it's really nice, for hanging the clothes and stuff like that. I'm sure the last owners probably put it in there, Good idea, just not fully stable concept. So yeah, I'll figure that out, but I just want to make sure that before I leave tomorrow that it's safe for her to be in here. I mean, shit. Yeah. I want to make sure she's going to be safe. Taken care of, which I imagine she will be, but, there's a lot of reasons why we don't forcing him. You know what I mean? Man. Cheers to mindfulness and just, putting into the universe that she has wonderful weekends with her dad and that she always comes back to me with minimum damage, very minimal damage. She's gonna have bruises and scrapes and things because she's a little kid, but no serious injuries. No, I fell down the stairs because the baby gate didn't get put up properly because her bedroom is upstairs and she's in a big girl bed now, so Cuntent is almost done. It has been a phenomenal meeting. Usually, or at least I had been doing snaps where I put a little linky to it, which I might still do that. But this meeting is ending soon, like it's 5:15 p.m. and just finishing a bolio, chilling with Wheels and any other incognito Cottontails that might be chilling. But I can't believe we moved tomorrow. I am gonna put the link on it. I thought about not, but why not, you know? Especially because it literally says tomorrow we move in it. It's like fitting. I'm gonna put my Bitmoji because she be fucking awesome. Ooh, yes, okay. She's like riding a good vibes dinosaur that's got like hearts on it. I'm here for it. Y'all, I love Valentine's Day. And that's one thing that irregardless if I got a bunch of like boxes that still need to be unpacked and set up, I'm putting my Valentine's decorations up February 1st, you dig? Like, I would already have my Valentine's Day decorations up if I was staying in this house. Let's be 100% honest. I love Valentine's Day. So, I'm definitely going to make sure we get all of the decorations up that I have. I'm probably going to put the Happy Valentine's Day on, like, I have little, like, jelly things. I have quite a few window clings, but we're not going to have very many windows, or at least, I don't know. I could, like, the bathroom's got a remodel, so I don't even know what that's going to look like. I don't have any windows in my room, I don't think, so I'd be putting it on my mirror. But that might be fun. Decorate my mirror with each season. And then I have some wall hangs. And honestly, I want to do like a fucking Dollar Tree run and just like use $20 and get myself some more Valentine's Day decorations. Because that's how I've built up my Christmas decorations, is basically throughout the years I would just go after season and buy it. With Valentine's Day stuff, you kind of have to buy it at the beginning of the season, so it's like, I might even go by the Dollar Tree with my mom tomorrow night, like after we do the Walmart one. Ooh, or I might just get Walmart decorations. Like, Dollar Tree is pretty good quality, but Walmart has really stepped up through the years. Both of them really have, but I do think the clings that I got from Walmart were a little bit better than the Dollar Tree ones. Either way. I'll probably just get it at Walmart so I only have to go one place. One-stop shop. That's why people like Walmart so much, because it is a one-stop shop. Every single literal thing you can think of is in there. Fred Meyer's is the same way. I love Fred Meyer's, but Fred Meyer's is like Walmart for rich people. Everyone says that Target's like that, but nah. Target would need to step up their grocery game to, like, because you can almost, you know, like, I would say that, like, Target's like the Walmart for, like, the people in the middle. You know what I mean? Like, Fred Meyer's would be high tier, Walmart would be low tier, Target would be right in the middle. Like, you can find most of what you want, but it's like, you probably would have been better off going to one of the other places. Although, sometimes I get some really good deals. Like, I actually got a phenomenal deal on, they had jerky that was originally like $13, and it was like $9. That was a really fucking good deal, so I got 2 of them. But they don't have, and I've seen some Targets where they do have fresh produce, but most of the Targets, they don't have fresh apples or bananas. You can't get fresh meat. They have frozen stuff. You know, I don't know, I wonder if, like, because those are just, like, the Targets in my locale. But anywhoosies, Thank you again to Wheels for being here. I hope you have a very phenomenal evening. I hope to interact with you on posted content if we don't have live content, because I really have no idea. I know that I'll be doing a film because I want to film, like, either after I get Rainbow's room set up or, like, the first moment where I'm by myself in my new home, like my mom is left and, people have gone upstairs and I'm just, by myself downstairs and do a little film for you guys. So the next content is going to be posted content. Um, who knows when the next live content will be? It's going to be phenomenal, but ooh, Ghost Adventures in Transylvania. Ooh, that's fun. Speaking of cape type action, that's one of the items that I definitely left accessible was my cape. I just, I knew my cape is something that brings me utmost joy, so I want to be able to, like, I don't know, chill naked in my new bedroom in my cape and hopefully toke a bowl. I hope I can smoke my marijuanas inside, but even if not, I'm so excited. So, until next time, which only the universe truly knows when that will be, please, 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 always be kind to yourself and everyone else. And we'll see you next time. Oh, I can't believe tomorrow we move. We'll see you then. Bye.